The director and prop manager stood in the hallway congratulating the cast. The director, James, every inch a gentleman, from his pressed vest to his bow tie, gave her a slight bow. Emmy adored the older man. The prop manager, Shane, grinned shyly at Emmy and squeezed her hand. He looked rough with his unkempt beard and dark, scraggly hair, but his kindness endeared him to the cast. Her husband, Grayson, ducked through the doorway leading into the front hallway, a bright spot against the dingy paint. "You were unreal, Em." She handed him the flowers, hoping he'd see the note and know what to do. He bent and gave her a quick kiss before she was swept past him to the waiting throng. "I'll be here," he called. Emmy wished she could stay with him and let him protect her, but she couldn't neglect her supporters. Many of these people attended performance after performance, and although her fake gaiety hid mounting fear and frustration, they deserved to at least shake her hand and receive a smile. Timothy stuck to her side while people surged past with compliments, hand squeezes, and the occasional hug. Emmy searched every eye, but only saw excitement from a fun performance or weariness from sitting too long. If anyone had murder in mind, he was as good at putting on a fake face as she was. No one piqued her curiosity. Until he came. She had no clue what his name was, but the past few weeks she'd seen him almost every morning at the gym. He was much too good-looking, with his rippling muscles and deep blue eyes. She always avoided looking directly at him, though she knew that was as obvious an indicator of her attraction as staring would be. She couldn't avoid him now. The wide entryway, which featured plush, faded carpet and wood-plank walls, shrank as he drew nearer. The babble of the crowd faded. He reached for her hand, staring deep into her eyes. Her hand fitted itself into his like he was a magnet. Her entire body leaned toward him. "You were amazing. So passionate." He smiled, and the room swayed. Emmy was quite sure the passion she experienced right now had nothing to do with singing or acting. She should draw away, but couldn't force herself to. "Thank you," she managed, embarrassed by the huskiness of her voice as she tried to catch a breath. The crowd pressed forward, and he was forced to release her hand and move to the side. His blonde date gushed over Emmy for a second, and then they were gone. Emmy continued greeting other patrons, but couldn't forget the allure of his blue eyes. He didn't seem like the creepy stalker type, but she had to wonder, could he be the one sending the notes? The last of the crowd finally filtered out the doors. Emmy congratulated her fellow cast members and accepted their praise. She looked up to see her husband leaning against the refreshment counter with a warm smile on his face, brown hair flopping into his right eye. Heat rushed to her cheeks. She'd allowed herself to react to another man. She was stronger than that. Trained to project emotions on demand, she was also an expert at reining in any untoward feelings and separating herself from her role, no matter how attractive her co-star may be. Why had she let her guard down tonight? It must be because of her fear over another note, or maybe seeing that man in a different environment. Whatever it was, it wouldn't happen again. Grayson reached her side and bent to kiss her. His kiss was sure and steady, maybe not exciting or passionate, but filled with love, and the only home she knew. Grayson was hot cocoa and a fire on a chilly Oregon night. Emmy. Her husband almost growled her name. His normally serene green eyes flashed. "The police will be here soon. We'll find out who's sending these notes." Emmy wilted against his lanky frame. She didn't doubt the police would try, but it had been months. She wished her stalker would either show his face and give her a chance to